Hello, I am Beth Schaefer, member of the League of Women Voters of the Greater Dayton area, and I'm here today with the candidate running for the office of the Court of Common Pleas, the probate court judge position. There are two candidates running for the one open seat. Those candidates are Mark Babb and Thomas O'Diam. Unfortunately, Mr. Babb was unable to attend today and sends his regrets. So we will just be conducting an interview with Mr. O'Diam. We'd like to start and give you an opportunity to tell us something about you and why you chose to serve in this position.
Sure. My name is Tom O'Diam, and I am the current judge of Greene County Probate Court. And I've been in this position now for 7 years. I was appointed by the governor in 2013 to take over the remaining term of retired Judge Robert A. Hagler. And then I was elected to a full term in 2014. And now I'm seeking re-election for my second full term in the November election. Before becoming judge, I was a practicing attorney in Greene County for 28 years, focusing primarily on estate planning, trust, and probate law. And during that time, I was certified as a specialist in estate planning, trust, and probate law by the Ohio State Bar Association. And so I believe that my qualifications are for this position are unmatched. And I have a depth of experience that is important for the job. And it's a natural thing for me to continue. I would appreciate everybody's vote for that.
What do you consider the most important role and responsibility of being a probate judge?
Well, there's a lot of responsibility. Probate court handles a wide variety of cases, most of which involve the most vulnerable people in our community, either the elderly or incompetent, developmentally disabled, families struggling from the loss of a loved one, mental illness cases, and children seeking permanent homes through adoption. So the way I approach my job as probate judge is the most important case I have is whatever file is sitting in front of me. That I treat every single case exactly the same in terms of importance, because to me, the person who is bringing that case or the people who are involved in that case, it's the most important case to them. So I believe it is a very in-depth responsibility to make sure that those people get a voice in court, and that they have an opportunity to be heard, and that they have an opportunity to present their case to someone who has the depth of experience that I do to make the correct decision.
What can people expect when they enter your courtroom? Like, how should they prepare themselves as they come before your court?
Well, first of all, most people who come to any court are nervous because they usually haven't been to court before. Probate court is probably especially that way because although probate is an area that most people are likely to touch at some point in their lives, most people who come before me have never been to court, so they're very nervous. My advice to everybody coming to probate court, and especially my court, is to relax. I treat everybody with dignity and respect. I treat everybody with complete equality and fairness. And I'm very pleased that most people who leave my court at least feel that they've been given a fair and full opportunity to present their case, whether or not they prevail in it or if they don't. So I think the dignity and respect is the biggest thing that they can anticipate when they come to our court.
Would you have any suggestions to voters as to ease their passage as they actually go through the probate court process? Not necessarily just appearing in court, but as they do that process that's necessary for them.
Yeah, probate is very misunderstood, and there's I think most people get their idea of probate from television, and television cases of probate are much different than reality. And probate law is deeply rooted in English law before the United States ever became in existence. So it's not always easy to understand, and so I always encourage people, if they have any complexity whatsoever, to make sure that they hire an attorney. Um, I understand that not everybody can afford that. So one of the things that we've done during my first term as probate judge is we've spent an extensive amount of time updating our website to make it more user friendly. We've updated hundreds and hundreds of forms that we have on our website. We've tried to make them as plain English as possible. We have developed checklists that people can go on and actually go through an actual checklist to see exactly what they need before they come to probate court in preparing their filings. We do have many people that are successful in handling their own matters if they're not complex matters. There are many times where you get in the middle of a case and you find out that a litigant that is representing themselves is just in way over their head and they're not going to accomplish their goal. And rather than turn that case down, I always at that time encourage them to get an attorney. In some types of cases, such as guardianship, if they are not able to afford an attorney, oftentimes we're able to appoint an indigent guardianship attorney. We have a special fund for that. But we treat every single case that we have, whether they're represented by an attorney or not, the exact same. So we don't give attorneys a special break, but neither do we give pro se filers a special break. The law's the law, and we apply it equally to everyone. But we do try to take every step possible to make that process easier, make it a little bit more understanding, and we do that through our website and our checklists and our forms.
Thank you for your participation today. Good luck in your campaign. The League of Women Voters encourages all candidates to run an issues-oriented campaign. Our goal is to educate the voting public and strengthen our elective political process. Look for the League's voter guide in libraries and on your doorsteps the week of October 12th. Election Day is Tuesday, November 3rd. Early voting begins October 6th at the Board of Elections, or you can request an application for an absentee ballot. However you decide to vote, your opinion matters and helps make democracy work. So please vote.